We're focused on the wrong shit. How do we go from taking advantage of this George Floyd situation to becoming so immersed in the Will Smith and Jadapinkettsmith fiasco? We're focused on the wrong shit. Who cares what they got going on in their personal life? Who cares who screwed around with who? That's between those two. They're the ones that's married. They're the ones that has whatever type of marriage scenario or setup or however they define their marriage. That's between them. But once again, we as so-called black people, the majority of us are too goddamn fixated on entertainers and celebrities. We treat them as if they're God or somebody. We treat them as if they're the best that our people in this society has to offer. Meanwhile, our babies are being murdered out here in these streets, but we don't give two damns about that, huh? This is the major reason why we as a people cannot move further ahead in our current situation. Because as soon as we try to establish some type of progress with liberation, we get too entangled with entertainment. You tell me how in the hell is that progress for our people? This is why we as a people aren't taken very seriously. As soon as we begin to unite, as soon as we begin to formulate some type of progress, we get too entangled with entertainment. We spend all of our attention, time, and focus on celebrity gossip. They're people just like us. You think they don't go through problems like us? They may not be on the same level as us, but they still go through something. What is it going to take for us to fully be immersed in the things that we need to be totally focused on? Or are we just going to be stuck on stupid and just keep our eyes open on what the hell these celebrities do? They don't represent your life. They clearly don't represent mine. So why in the hell should I care what the hell they say or do? It's almost as if we don't want to take anything that we do as a people collectively very seriously. We're only just stuck and fixated primarily on entertainment. We put so much heavy emphasis on celebrities and their lives and what they say and the things that they do without fully realizing that these entertainers are controlled by Hollywood. The entertainment industry is probably one of the most evil entities we have in this society. I mean, you could look at rap music, for example, and tell that rap music is so dysfunctional and rooted in evil that you get guys like me who put out true quality music that is uplifting to our people. It gets ignored. And it doesn't get ignored only by the corporation. It gets ignored by many of our people because we don't want to hear it neither. They focus on your relationship. They focus on your marriage. They focus on what you got going on in your life. I'm gonna quickly give you my 2 cents on this whole Will and Jada thing. The fact that Jada never truly loved Will is telling signs of how hectic their relationship was from the get-go. She never truly loved Will. Her heart has always been Tupac. The fact that Will married her a year after Tupac died goes to show that he was a fool from the get-go dealing with her. Love is based on sacrifice. It's based on commitment. It's based on the level of respect. And the fact that many of y'all relationships aren't based on that is a telling of the type of people that you really are. Once again, we too focused on the wrong shit. Who gives a damn what these celebrities say? They don't represent us as a whole. But then again, maybe they do, because this is why we stay glued to what it is they say and do, regardless of how idiotic they may sound at times. One of the things that we as a people should be directing our energies to is looking to seek some type of justice for Breonna Taylor. Looking to seek justice, complete justice for George Floyd. Looking to eradicate these systematic racist systems that has kept us deprived and downtrodden for over the past 500 years. But yet, we can't even keep our focus on that for too much long, because we want to get entertained and smoked and dranked out and partied out and fucked out. This is what our people collectively has fostered down to? Is that the only type of enlightenment we get is through partying, bullshit, and entertaining? Meanwhile, our babies are being murdered out here in these streets, and we can't even get enough men to get out here and patrol our neighborhoods, talk to the people, and do something to decrease the level of violence that are devastating our children every single day. But we're too focused on Facebook banning our posts, taking down our posts, banning our pages and shit like that. Do you see the awkwardness in what our people display on an everyday basis? It's disheartening. It is very sad that we are too attached to entertainment, but yet we bitch, cry, and complain about what has happened to us in everyday real life. Y'all don't want no revolution. Y'all don't want real change. Y'all don't want to take leadership and make shit happen for our people. Meaning y'all just simply want to be entertained. It's a time and place for that, man. And right now, it's not the time to be trying to get the NBA or the NFL. As far as I'm concerned, fuck the NBA and the NFL. Until we do something about what's happening to our babies, I don't give a damn about the NFL or NBA. It ain't like those players gonna get out here and stop what they doing to help us in these streets anyway. Another thing we're foolishly focusing on is this presidential election. Look, I don't care for neither Trump nor Biden, but the fact that y'all will entertain Kanye West, another entertainer, a so-called brother who really wish he was Caucasian, man, y'all some goddamn fools. Focus on your local election. I rarely hear any so-called black people speak about that. That is where the biggest and the most impactful change for us collectively is going to exist on the local level. National level, they masquerade basically what local levels do. But y'all don't want to have no discussion about that. I definitely don't want an entertainer who has no political experience whatsoever running this country or running any type of politics on any type of level, who does not have even the most basic understanding of the political structure. I don't care how much influence that person has. If that person doesn't understand political policy, there's no way in hell I'm gonna give them my vote on issues that matter to me and my people. These entertainers running for office, they are primarily used as a distraction to keep you away from being fixated on the people who truly run the government behind the scenes. And I'm talking about those bankers. So they'll throw you a little Trump who has never had political experience whatsoever. But yet, because of his status, his wealth, and his fame, he was able to become the leader of the so-called free world. Focus on the wrong shit. Entanglement. Most of y'all relationships are an entanglement. Ain't no telling how many of you men and women out there are screwing around on each other. Y'all know it, but the vast majority of y'all would never admit to it. And let's keep that shit a buck. Relationships nowadays, especially with people across the board in this society, it's basically not worth it. Because men lie, women lie, hell, even numbers get inflated. But we don't like to have discussions like that when the spotlight is on us, because it's going to determine how valuable and how honest and trustworthy of a person you really are. Focus on self. Continue to build with self. Fix your own problems. Look at the mistakes that you've made and do whatever it is that in your power to correct those mistakes. Build upon your weaknesses. We as a people, we have so many things to work on. And celebrities and their problems and what they got going on in their lives are definitely not one of them. Until we get this mentality of we're treating these celebrities as if they're gods out of our mindset collectively, our people are going to continue to be the laughing stock of the world. But the way I look at it, I think we like being that way. I personally don't, but a lot of us do. What Will and Jada got going on shouldn't be no concern to us. Even if they put it out publicly, why do we care? Or is it they are a reflection of how many of us really are? I tend to believe more of the latter. That's why y'all stay stuck on these celebrities so damn much. Because the bullshit that they do, they just do it on a higher scale. We do it on a lower scale. It just don't get publicized. I take that back, it do. Y'all go on World Star Facebook and Instagram too damn much, telling everything. Stop being focused on the wrong shit. Get out here and get to work. And if we can't do that, stay quiet. Build for self. Improve for self. Do what we have to do to continue to progress. Fuck these celebrities. Unless they giving me personally billions of dollars, they life have no effect on mine whatsoever. Y'all have a blessed and safe weekend. And get the hell off the internet and social media. Do something constructive with yourself and with your family. Read a book. Turn the damn Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter off. Get the fuck off of Instagram. I'm out.